The mountains stayed silent after the final shot. No echoes, no victory cries. Just wind moving through stone like a whisper of the dead. Elena Cross stayed behind the scope long after the shepherd collapsed. Her breathing was slow, controlled, but her heartbeat thundered in her ears. She had trained her entire life for moments like this, yet this one felt different. This wasn't just a kill. This was a reckoning. "Confirm again," she said quietly. Malik Rahman adjusted his spotting scope. He took his time. No rush. No assumptions. Primary target down. No movement. Secondary shooter neutralized. No additional signatures. Elena finally pulled back from the rifle. She closed her eyes for a brief second. Then she stood. They moved fast. Extraction protocol was already burned into their instincts. No lingering. No trophies. The Black Viper way was simple. Leave nothing but questions. As they descended toward the body, Elena's eyes stayed sharp. The shepherd had been good. Too good. And good men rarely worked alone. When they reached him, she stopped. He was older than she expected. Graying beard. Weathered face. Hands scarred by years of recoil and steel. And there on his vest, faded patch. Elena froze. It wasn't the Black Viper insignia. But it was close. "A splinter unit," Malik muttered. "Someone who wanted the legend without earning it." Elena knelt beside the body. She recognized the rifle configuration instantly. "He copied my father's work," she said. "But he never understood it." She reached into the man's jacket and pulled out a small, worn notebook. Inside were firing solutions, wind charts, handwritten notes, and one name written again and again in the margins. D. Cross. Malik looked at her. He was obsessed. Elena nodded. "Because my father didn't just shoot better than him." She closed the notebook. "He chose honor." They vanished before sunrise. The command bunker felt different now. Quieter. Heavier. General Marcus Hale stood alone at the projection table when Elena entered. He didn't turn immediately. "They'll never know what happened out there," he said. Elena stopped 2 steps behind him. "They're not supposed to." Hale nodded. The Shepherd network collapsed within hours. Every long-range cell went dark. He finally turned. "You ended a war before it started." Elena said nothing. Hale studied her for a long moment. "Your father would have been proud." Her jaw tightened, but she didn't look away. "He never wanted pride," she said. "He wanted it done right." Hale smiled faintly. "That's what scared people about him." He reached into his pocket and placed something on the table. Another pin. Identical to hers, but older. Worn. "This was his," Hale said. "I kept it when we buried the unit." Elena stared at it. "You shouldn't have," she said quietly. "I should have done a lot of things differently," Hale replied. She picked it up carefully. "He saved lives by disobeying me. That day cost him his career. And later, his life." Elena looked up sharply. "You sent him back?" "Yes," Hale admitted. "Because he was the only one who could finish it." Silence filled the room. Then Elena spoke. "He knew." Hale blinked. "He knew it might kill him," she continued. "And he went anyway." Hale nodded slowly. "That was Daniel Cross." Elena clipped her father's pin beside her own. 2 generations. 1 legacy. "What happens now?" she asked. Hale straightened. "Now," he said, "the Black Vipers go back to being a rumor. And me." Hale met her gaze. "You choose." She thought of the range. The rifle. The wind. "I'll stay," she said. "Train the ones who deserve it." Quietly. Hale smiled, for real this time. "Then the world will be safer. And never know why." The general walked past the firing line again. Different base. Different war. Same silence. New recruits lay prone behind rifles, sweating under pressure. And there, at the far end, a familiar figure. Kneeling. Still. Perfect. The Barrett M82 rested like a living thing in her hands. Elena Cross adjusted her scope. "Wind?" she asked. A young spotter answered nervously. 1.3 left. She nodded. Trust your numbers. She fired. Steel rang far beyond what the recruits thought possible. General Hale stopped walking. He smiled to himself. Some legends were never meant for books. They were meant for balance. Elena stood, slinging the rifle over her shoulder. As she turned away, the black Viper pin caught the light, just for a second. Then it vanished beneath her gear, right where it belonged.